fellow budgeters, my name is Brandy and you're watching From Debt to Dreams, and on this channel we're paying off over $400,000 worth of debt, but don't you fret, way more than half of that is our mortgage. Today we're doing Play and Pay. I'm sorry if you hear my computer going on in the back. I cannot mute it, but I am on my break, but I am waiting for something. So even though I'm on my break and I'm waiting for something that's kind of time sensitive, I have to listen to what my computer, I'm waiting for a notification from that person. So instead of walking away from my computer, I decided to play some savings challenges. So here we go. Here we have $125 here, and we also have $5 left over from our spending over last weekend. So we should have $130. So let's count. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30. Perfect. I hope to finish some challenges today. We will see if that happens, but that is my hope. All right, let me make sure I have a marker that's gonna show up. All right, so we always start with the faith-based savings challenge. This one comes from, oh, my squeaky chair. This one comes from Karen at the Faithful Dash, and we roll a 6-sided die and we save whatever the die tells us to save, and it's 2. So not a lot, but that's all right. 2, 1, and 2, and then we throw it in here. Let's count what we got, because we're not going to come back to this one. This is not one that we continue to rotate through. So we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. Perfect. All right, then we go on to our newest savings challenge that we started last week that I'm so excited for, because we finally finished our 2025 and 2025. So we've moved on to this 2026 savings from Norlease Budgets. This one, I took the dashboard out, the new dashboards that I am trying out, because I just like the way this one looks. And I already know that this envelope always goes to the emergency fund anyway. So the way we're going to start is each week we're going to start by giving it $20. And then when we rotate through, if we have $5 left over, like when we get to this one again, it will get an additional $5 every time we rotate through it, if we have the $5, because each of these icons equals $5. So I'll be right back while I color in 20. All right, so there is 20 filled in, and we have $5 from last week, so we have $25 in our new 2026 savings. So exciting. Okay, then we have these Tinies by Saving with Sam, and I have 2 scratchers left. I love these. I love the way Saving with Sam does her little Tinies. She just usually does 2 or 3 circles on them, and I love them because I have turned them into DIY scratchers, and it has been so fun. So we're gonna do this retro Game Boy right here, because that sticker's looking pretty crazy, and that's $15. That's a spicy one. Okay, so we get to put this card to the side, and we have 1 more scratcher left, so hopefully we'll get to come back to it. All right, then we come on to this other savings challenge we have from Norlease Budgets. This is a Panda scratcher. I won this in a giveaway from, I don't even remember who I won the giveaway from, but it was really nice. Look at how cute the pandas are. So there's a scratch off on this side, and then a mini or a roll and save on the back. I haven't decided how we're going to do that one yet, but let's do this one. All right, so I scratched 2. One was a 3 and one was a 4, so that is 7. Perfect. My rule is if it's a 4 or below, then I will scratch again. This one is from Magical Budgets, and we only have $6 left to finish it, so I'm going to take that 6 right here. We're going to cross off those 3s. We're going to ring the bell. Woohoo! And then we're going to count the rest of this money and set it aside, and we are going to put it in our Charlotte FC envelope when we're done. So we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 1, 2, and 3. $33 going to our Charlotte trip. So we're going to take this out because now we're going to save again for family fun. And so I'm putting that dashboard in there. We're going to put this one off to the side so I can clean it off, and we have to put in a new challenge. And we are going to put in, I know that Valentine's Day has passed, but I'm going to put in this one from Budgeting with a Ginger just because it's so cute. It is so cute, and I needed to use it. So I printed this out, put my own stickers on it. My stickers were a little too big for her numbers, so they do overlap a little bit, but that's okay. So actually, while we're here, might as well. Hopefully we'll get to it today. All right, then we come over here, and we are going to finish this one too because there's one scratcher left. This is going to be a 2. This one was created by me. The only reason why I know it's a 2 is because I had counted it up and it was $28. So 2, 3. I'm going to put $3 back, and I'm going to grab a 5. And this is 10, 25, 6, 7, and $8 that we completed. And this is going to go towards Jason's license. So let's write that down so we don't forget. Ring that bell, yay, yay, yay. And put it off to the side, and we will stuff that. We're done. Okay, so we need a new challenge for Jason's license. So let's come in here. The next one I have is this really pretty one. Look how adorable she is, this little gardener from Ellie on Earth. And this is going to save us $10, $20, $30, and $40. So I'm not going to change. Actually, yes, I am. I might as well. While we're here, let's just do it. All right. I have my window open because it's really going to be warm today, and I'm really excited, and our neighbor dogs are outside barking. All right, so now we move on to this scratcher, DIY scratcher I have from Simply Living Saves. And we're just going to come right up here. I scratched 2 because the other one was a 4, and we have there's $6. So what I'm going to do is take 4 out of there and put in one of these 10s. Okay. And then we have 2 more scratchers on this one from Rock and Roll Budgets. I know they're spicy numbers. I just can't remember which one is the spiciest. So we're going to come over here. There it is. It's an 11. 10, 11. And I'm tempted to just finish it. But we're not going to. We're going to continue to do our rotations. This one says, in the interest of full transparency, it was not easy peasy lemon squeezy. And this is from Plan to Save Designs. And that's another spicy one. That's $11. 11. All right, which means that's our last one in the binder. So we come back up here to Norley's budgets and we get to put in another 5. That's awesome. Ba-boom. Great. So now that one has 30. I love it. Oh my gosh. We get to finish this one from Saving with Sam too. Oh man, that's amazing. I really didn't think I was going to finish this much today. So let's scratch this off. And that's a 17. That is 17. Let's see if I have $3 in here. I do. So we're going to put these last 2 10s in here for 20, which means we put $45 in there today. And we have finished it. And so let's see how much of a debt payment we get to make. Oh man, I'm so excited because we had some unexpected spending happen. And so like I was going to make an extra debt payment this month anyway, like within our budget. And then it ended up not working out. So I'm excited I get to make a debt payment today. So this month, let's see what we got here. We have 100, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 175, and 180. This is a whole this is a whole nother payment. One whole extra payment that I get to make this month. $180 is exactly what I send to my student loan every month. And that's what we get to save. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I need to write that. I need to put that on this little card because this is what we're going to, and then I'm going to write debt. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. I had no idea we were going to finish this one today. This one is so fun. Whew. Okay, so let's change. I'm actually going to take this out because the next challenge we're going to use is that really cute one from Mint Dough Co. This really sweet one. And it comes with like the cutest little dashboard. Look how cute that is. So, hold please. Okay, so we're going to add this right here. I love it when they make a little dashboard for it. Okay, and then the way that we're going to do this when it gets to it is that we will roll an 8-sided die and then just scratch off one of the scratchers on whichever card gets picked. And I have no idea how much that one saves. Whew, okay, so fun. Yay! All right, so let's come over here to this one back again from Norley's Budgets. Let's just come right here. All right, so we had a 4 and a 3 again, so that's another 7. All right, then we come, we get to do this one from Budgeting with a Ginger. Awesome. So let's just, how about for this one we start down here and come up here. And that's 5. Good way to start off. All right. Ooh, now we get to do Ellie on Earth. So why don't we... Let's just do this 5. Actually, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and I will color that in. Alrighty. And then we'll come here to Simply Living Saves. Oh, I was kind of hoping we would. Is it cheating if I skip this one? Because I really want to finish the Bridgerton one from Rock and Roll Budgets. We're going to skip this one. We will come back to it, but I really want to finish this one, and I know that's a 7. And I was right, that's 7. So 5, 6, and 7. So, woohoo! We finished another one. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's just double count this money. The math that I did said it was going to be 105. But I want to, let's just count it. And this is going to go to car care, which we desperately need because we just depleted that. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 105. Man, that was a spicy one. Car care, 105. Move that to the side. We're going to put in another one. So we will clean this off and see what we're putting in here next. Ooh, this one. Okay, it's called Cartoon Classics by Pansy Budgets. Let me put it. Pansy Budgets. And this one is really fun. It is a game where you kind of do a tic-tac-toe kind of a thing, or like a bingo kind of a thing. So I have cards, and I'll pull the cards, and then we'll see if how many we get, and we'll play this one for 6 rounds. So I love this. I grew up watching every single one of these. Actually, that's a lie. I didn't really watch Madeline, and I didn't really watch Rupert, but I have watched all of these, Bobby's World and Doug and Rugrats and Inspector Gadget. Like, they're just like all my favorites. So if we come around, maybe we'll do that. But let's go back to, we have $4 left, which means if we come back to this Simply Living Saves, whoops, where did it go? There's an absolute chance that that's more than a 4, especially since there's a 4 right there. There's also a chance it's less than a 4. So I think what we're gonna do is risk an IOU. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. 1. It's a 1. Oh my goodness. Oh, I forgot I need to put this in here. Okay, so I have $3 left. I'm going to cheat a little bit. Okay, the next one is not a 3. So we're not going to go here, but we'll put the Clippy there because that's where we'll start after our first 2 mandatory ones. Okay, so I have $3. What I'm going to do is kind of like I kind of use the year-end giving one also like a catch-all. So instead of $2, we're going to make that $5. So we put $5 in here today instead of 2. So we now have in here 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32, which I love. Okay. So then let's go through this and count what we have put in here so far. All right, so we have 32 in the Faithful Dash. We know that we have 30 in here. We put 25 in and we had $5 from last week, so that's really fun. For our student loan, we finished our Saving with Sam minis for Tinies for $180 to our debt. And next time we get to start this story of my student loan debt challenge from Mint Doco, which I'm so excited about. There's something in my, I swear I just saw like a crumb or something go into there, but maybe I didn't. All right. So with our Panda from Nora Lee's Budgets, we put in 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So all together, we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and $21. Not bad, not bad for a mystery save. That's going to go straight to Sadie's like vet budget stuff. All right, in family fun, we finished my, no. Oh, we finished the Woody. Oh my gosh. Sorry. We finished the Woody challenge from Magical Budgets. That's going to go towards Charlotte FC. And then we started this cute Valentine's Day one from Budgeting with a Ginger. Even though Valentine's Day is past, I don't care. It's cute, and I wanted to do it. All right, then we finished this goose one from my Ko-fi shop for my husband's professional licenses, and we started this one from Ellie on Earth, and we have $5 in there, and that's going to save us $40. All right, with our Simply Living saves, we put in $7, but I had some money to do a little bit of a condensing. So all together, so far out of 80, we have 20, 30, 45, 46. So we are good there. We finished our Diamond of the Season by Rock and Roll Budgets, and next time we'll get to start our Pansy Budgets cartoon game. I'm so excited about that one. And then in our Full Transparency by Plan to Save Designs, we put in $11, which means we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, and 52, which is good. And this one, I made this my own, and it is, if I did my math correctly, it's $108, which is perfect for car registration. All right, well, that was a very, very, very successful Play and Pay. So let's get my binders out and stuff this money kind of don't know where to put things, and I'm learning my binders. So first we'll go to car care, which I believe is in this one. I could be wrong. Yep, there we go. So in car care, we have $0 because we needed it for some work on my van. And so we're adding in a Plan Pay, and we're adding in $105. So we now have $105. And that is so wonderful for my little soul. Okay, we'll put that back right here. We'll put that away in a second. All right, then we have Charlotte FC. Look, right there. And that is getting $33. All right, I don't want to do the math from 78 plus 33, so we're just going to count it, okay? We're just going to count our money and figure out how much we have that way. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have $111 that we get to take with us to our Charlotte game, which is good. All right. Next is the debt payment. I don't know where I'm going to put that quite yet. So after that is Jason's license, which is in here. This is my annual fees binder. All right, I don't want to do the math, so we're just going to count what we got. We have 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 200, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we have $224, which is correctamundo. Oh my word. I can't believe that. I am so happy. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is put the debt payment in my miscellaneous envelope, which is in here. And then I will take that to the bank and make sure that gets put in there. So that is $180. 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 175, and 180. Oh, I just can't believe that we get to make a whole nother debt payment this month. That's just, it's amazing. All right. So then we need to put all of these challenges that represent things that we have completed this month into our completed challenge. And since we did not complete a lot in January, which I knew was going to happen, we've completed a ton in February, and we've completed some really big ones in February. So I am so excited, which means March might be a little slow, but that's all right, my friends. Whew. Okay, well, that's it. I hope that you have a really wonderful day and a really great weekend, and I will see you on Monday with a cash stuffing video. Bye.